preseason. Starting isn't a new role for her, and I've always said that with her coming off the bench, you're going to...
Officiating staff here this afternoon. The only time Seattle will come to Chicago here this year. The other two meetings will happen in Seattle. First look there for Azurá Stevens. Drills the corner shot.
Tyler Marsh said a few games ago that he's really needed Azurá to step up, and I think she has. The last 5 games, she's shooting about 52%, and most importantly, 42% from behind the arc.
That's Pham, the rookie, who was looking for a cut in Melbourne. But Pham thought Melbourne was as tall as Pham is, and that ball went out of bounds.
Well, the turnovers is something that she actually struggled with in her last game against Washington. She turned the ball over about 25% of her possessions.
Well, Seattle is in the midst of being 10 days on the road. They started out July 5th, and of course Chicago coming off the road. 1-3 on a 4-game road trip. Seattle has another game against Indiana coming up on Friday. 5 games on the road, the longest road trip that they'll have here this season. Natisha Heidemann coming off a career high, her first shot, and it bounces through.
This is a new role for her with this Seattle franchise. This is the first time in her career where she's the go-to player.
Oh, there's the baseline take. Natasha Cloud for 2. You know, talked about, doesn't matter if she's a starter or reserve, she'll bring those consistent numbers no matter her role. Malonga from up top.
And that's an aspect of Dom's game that you're really seeing a lot of. That she has the green light with this new offense.
Flau'jae Johnson with the takeaway in her first 2.
And that's the matchup that I want to see. And you see they're matched up with one another again. And that's these 2 dynamic rookie guards, Flau'jae and Sydney Taylor.
Flau'jae, one of the rookies here, read this perfectly.
Oh, she just did a great job of getting in between the handoff, just blowing it up, and then creating some easy points off of that turnover. But Tosh Cloud, you said it, Lisa, it doesn't matter if she's a starter or coming off the bench. She has about a 36% three-point rate, but she does not settle. She'll get to the rim.
Natasha Cloud taking it away. Yeah, that's an over and back. Now, Cloud was ahead of everyone at Liberty as an assistant coach.
She's brilliant. She's a brilliant basketball mind.
Has a law degree. Really interesting background. Heidemann missing everything. Another opportunity though, Malonga. Elizabeth Williams has her hands full defensively. Misses that shot.
And this is a Seattle Storm team. They only average about 7 offensive rebounds a game.
Courtney Vandersloot again playing on a minute restriction. The ball is kicked. It'll be Sky basketball from the sideline, but Sloot playing.
You're a coach. You have a player who's so important to what you do. She's on a minutes restriction, and you have to be strategic with how you use those minutes.
Johnson gets the block on Sydney Taylor. That's rookie against rookie in that matchup that you wanted to watch. Heidemann too strong. Malonga battling for it, and she draws a foul. Bodies up against Elizabeth Williams.
They have a definite size advantage, especially with Camila Cardoso being out. This is a team, they're last in the league in offensive rebound.
Looking for experts that know batteries? Batteries Plus are the experts in charge. From car batteries installed in 20 minutes or less to key fob replacement to phone repair. Your local experts for batteries and more. Batteries Plus are the experts in charge. Malonga coming off a career-high 15 rebound game. She had 8 offensive rebounds in that game against Washington. And that offensive rebound producing some free throws here for her. A touch pass. Cloud decides to penetrate. It pops out, but she has free throws coming. The foul is your efficiency in offense. And that's just getting the defense to move, right? From side to side?
Absolutely.
That's where that success comes from?
Getting the defense to shift and getting them in rotation. That's the name of the game.
Pham, a really good post up against Stevens. Didn't look like a rookie there.
It's early, I know that. but right now she's off to a really good start, and she needs a game like this. She's really struggled the last couple games on this road trip that Seattle's had.
She blocked the shot there. And a baseline out of bounds attempt here. A baseline out of bounds play here for Chicago. Awa Pham actually is tied for the most minutes played here for Seattle. Gets about 29 minutes with Atisha Heidemann the same. And Malonga with the rebound. Between Malonga and Pham, they were just so long there in the front court. They're long, but they're young, but talented. Johnson from about 17 feet out. She's having a really good start, which is a really good sign here for Seattle if you're a Storm fan.
Well, it's a great sign for Seattle. When Seattle wins, Flau'jae Johnson is averaging about 21 points a game, and their losses, less than half of that.
Good strong take. Now it's the rookies show. Sydney Taylor on the board.
This rookie class in the WNBA has to be one of the most talented and deepest that we've seen in a long time.
Gotta be, right? Yeah, Sydney Taylor is right at the top of that list.
You want to get the 7,000 kids excited and just watch Sydney Taylor make moves like that. This is what you cannot coach. You find it. You go to some obscure league in Poland like Jeff Pagliacca did, and you find that and you bring it to training camp and then hope she performs well enough to make a team, which is exactly what she did this season.
I had to Google what, I mean, I guess I should know this being a mom now. Is Sharp still relevant? And it is. It was like top of the list.
Not in our household.
Our producer, Todd Benjaminson, is so mad at me right now. I've gotten at least 5 Baby Shark references in already, let alone singing it off camera. Now, Stevens, same spot, same results, and Chicago up by 2.
When Azurá Stevens was struggling a little bit upon her return from injury, her shot wasn't falling. At one point, she was shooting about 11% from behind the arc. The last 5 games, 42%.
Johnson, a little pass fake, and then finger roll finish for the reverse. Williams spin move. She draws the foul against Malonga. Her first.
And that's what you're going to get from Elizabeth Williams. She's not your traditional back-to-basket post player like she was at Duke. She's really good when they're able to get her off the move. She's got excellent footwork.
Bet365 is the official mobile sportsbook of the Chicago Sky. Whatever the moment, never ordinary at Bet365. And what a gift to have someone like Elizabeth Williams. It's her first start of the season, but like you had mentioned, she can be a starter, and she has been in her career. A veteran reserve coming off the bench this year for Chicago. And an important situation. Talk about Pham and Malonga being literally a tall task to try to handle here today. Jaquez launches her first shot. Heidemann in the paint, leaves it short. And Cloud over to Jaquez, three-pointer again on the way. Malonga battling for it. He will, wrapping her up, but a little too much contact, so some free throws coming.
I agree with Sydney Taylor. It's not an individual issue. It's not a one-person or a two-person thing. This is a collective issue, which is this finishing. And sometimes, Lisa, it's a mindset. When you are used to losing games and not coming out on top, then that trepidation and that doubt starts to creep, and then it's almost like you forget how to win.
12 clutch games that the Sky have played. That's the 6th most in league history. They're 0-2 in the last 4 games, the clutch games, and we're talking about a game within the last 5 minutes when it's a 5-point differential. Pham takes a 17-footer, and Stevens with the rebound.
Chicago allowed 30 fourth quarter points to Dallas. Dallas shot 63% in the fourth quarter alone. You don't just forget how to play defense in the fourth quarter. I think at this point it's more mental than anything.
Stevens for three, lets it fly, and she's a perfect 3 for 3 from three. All 9 points coming from distance. Pham will take it, but her toe is on the line. It's a long 2 attempt, ball's loose. Jaquez has it.
If you're Seattle, you don't want to go away from what got you in this game to start, and that's scoring in the paint. 8 of their 12 points have come in the paint. They have a definite size advantage against Chicago. I would take advantage of that.
That's another great back-to-back offensive possession. By the way, Chloe Bibby defending Pham right now. She's getting her first WNBA minutes here, her season debut. That's a baseline 2. And Seattle looking tough here to start.
I thought Chloe Bibby was a great pickup.
Ah, there she is. Her first points of the season, Chloe Bibby. It comes from distance.
She just made me look really good.
She made you look really good. You know, playing and sustaining those leads is something Tyler Marsh has talked about as well. You know, they had that double-digit advantage and opportunity loss in the last game against Dallas. With this lead, they want to put the pedal to the metal and keep it going. Steph Dolson, the old Chicago Sky friend, has checked in. Moves the ball around to Zaya Cook. It's not there. Ball's loose. Stevens has it. Sloot gives it up to Bibby. And Stevens knocked away. Former Chicago Sky teammates. It'll be a turnover for Chicago Sky.
I know it ended up being a turnover, but I really like that pass, that high-low pass from Bibby to Azare. There's no better passer to another post than a post player, in my post player opinion.
It says the post coach. Steph Dolson with the rebound. Three-pointer, nothing but net. Katie Lou Samuelson. You remember she was drafted by Chicago back in 2019.
Has shot about 28% from the 3 with Chicago, only played about 7 minutes a game. Wasn't a good fit for her, but you can see the longevity that she's had in this league because of how she can knock down three-pointers.
Jaquez, that's a good, strong take. A tough 2 to get. And Samuelson, it was fun actually to watch her warm up with her daughter.
It's very cute.
Melbourne with the back down, backdoor look. Horston can't corral it. It's another turnover here for Seattle. There's 3 turnovers on the game.
A lot of contact on that last bucket.
Vandersloot directing traffic. 90 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Single digits on the shot clock. Stevens turns the corner, can't pay it off.
There's a lot of contact on that drive as well.
Cook deciding to penetrate against Sheldon, pulls up in the paint for 2.
And so right now what you have offensively, Lisa, these teams are kind of mirror images of one another. All the players that are on the floor for both teams right now can space out, shoot the 3, really stretch the D. So that's going to allow driving lanes.
Dolson with the rebound, long outlet pass to Samuelson. And Melbourne will reset.
There's a cross match, Dolson versus Gabriella, but they waited too late. Seattle waited too late to try to take advantage of it. But look at this.
Jaquez picks up the loose change. About 4-second differential game in shot clock. Bibby fires, can't hit that time. Sheldon gives him another opportunity. Shot clock still in play and a reset to 14 seconds. Now 7 on the shot clock. Here's Sloot. Courtney Vandersloot hasn't taken a shot yet, but finds Chloe Bibby. Oh, potty bucket and 1. Nice little season debut for Bibby.
Chloe Bibby is getting her minutes worth early in this game. We've seen her shoot the three, and now it's a really nice pocket pass by the general. And Chloe finishing through traffic. I can't.
Looking for the back door. Sloot read it perfectly. Heaves from half court, almost there. She got a good look at that.